Well, good news. There's conflicting reports about Aaron Rodgers. Shocking. Let's get into it. Hey, what's going on? Matt O'Leary back with another video. Before we hop into today's video, just wanted to mention you can follow social media, Matt O'Leary NY. Also, new episodes of Just Jets drops every single Wednesday. New episode tomorrow. Also, if you guys haven't heard, I'm doing a giveaway with BUSR. We are giving one of my lucky winners an $1,000, or lucky listeners who can be a lucky winner, a $1,000 free bet over on BUSR. All you have to do is sign up at busr.com/Matt, make the minimum deposit within 24 hours of signing up, and you are entered to win. You'll get a phone call from BUSR. You'll also get a message from me in one of my videos, a shout out. All good things right in time for the big game on February 6th is when the giveaway comes to a close, so get in while you can. So we have conflicting Aaron Rodgers reports. First, Jamal Williams said this about Aaron Rodgers, where he thinks he'll end up.
Several seasons, his future right now, it looks like it's in Green Bay, but it could be elsewhere. You're just lay of the land, you're state of the nation. Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers, how do you see that thing right now, and where do you see that going forward?
I don't know why. I just feel my boy is going to go to the Jets.
To the Jets?
You feel like that?
And I think once see Jordan Love finally get, his time to just shine and show us what he's worth, you know what I mean? So, yeah, let A-Rod go to the Jets, have fun, do his thing.
Jamal thinks that he will be going to the New York Jets, which is good for us because, hey, this is a New York Jets channel. We cover the New York Jets. We want good things to happen to the Jets, and landing Aaron Rodgers would be a lot of fun, and I would think the Jets would win a lot of football games that way. And look, this is just not some nobody. This is someone who Aaron Rodgers is very close with. So I like to hear that, the Jets are getting linked there. And let's think about it. It makes a ton of sense for why any of these veteran quarterbacks would want to go to the Jets with the young weapons that they have on the offensive side of the ball in Garrett Wilson. You have Breece Hall coming back, Elijah Moore, a lot of young talent, the defensive side of the ball as well. You have Sauce Gardner, DJ Reed, Quinnen Williams. Like, that's a good team that just really needs a quarterback. So that would make sense there for Aaron Rodgers. But unfortunately, you have Leroy Butler, who was on WFAN here in New York and said that he thinks Aaron Rodgers is going back to Green Bay. 100%. It's 100% done. He's going back to Green Bay. So what the hell is actually going to happen here? It's a whole bunch of we have no idea. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's definite that he's coming to the New York Jets. That's ridiculous. Or I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's 100% he's going back to Green Bay. My thought process through all of this is just by reading the tea leaves. This time it feels different with him and the Green Bay Packers. And what you have to take into consideration is what they gave up to get Jordan Love. They wanted him and they took him in the first round. They sat him for now at this point 3 years. Are you going to sit him again next year and hope and pray and say, oh, please, Aaron Rodgers, please save us again? I don't think so. I think eventually they want to see what they have in the guy, which feels eerily similar to when they drafted Aaron Rodgers in 2005 in the first round. And he sat behind Brett Favre for, you guessed it, 3 years, 05, 06, 07. So this is the fourth year now. It's time. They have to make their decision. And back then, the rookie contracts were structured a little bit differently. So you had a little bit more time to work with when sitting these guys. Now, I mean, you have to decide on his fifth-year option this offseason. That's when you have to make the decision on when you want, or if you want, I guess is probably the better way to say it. If you want to, punch in his fifth-year option for, for his rookie deal, or if you'd rather a fourth year. My guess is I think you just say no on the fifth-year option because do you want to tie yourself in at that price point for someone who you really haven't seen? Probably not. You play him in year 4, and if it doesn't, or if it works, then you franchise tag him, or if it doesn't work, or if it does work again, you could figure out a long-term extension at that point. Kind of like what the Giants ended up doing with Daniel Jones. They did not give him his fifth-year option. They started him in year 4, and things started to look good. And it's more than likely he's going to get extended there. But for it to be a 100% that Aaron Rodgers is going back to the Green Bay Packers, I just don't buy that. I don't think anything has indicated that. In fact, I don't think any of his spots on the Pat McAfee show have sounded like someone who's definitely gung-ho about going back to the Green Bay Packers. He wants to go to a place where he could be in win now mode. Packers just missed out on the playoffs, and they're a young team and there's exciting pieces on that team, but I don't know. Could you want to go to a new opportunity? Maybe get out of the NFC and go over to the AFC. If not the Jets, the Raiders seem like a fit. Maybe San Francisco. There's so many different spots where Aaron Rodgers could end up. But like, to dismiss the idea of him going to the Jets is a little crazy. It seems like the perfect fit. The owner's looking to make a big splash. They need a big splash at the quarterback position. And let's face it, when you look around the AFC, a lot of these teams have really good quarterbacks, and getting a guy like Rodgers would help you maybe stay in that fight for a little bit. Let me know your thoughts on all the conflicting reports on Aaron Rodgers and so on down below in the comment section. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for this video. Please make sure to subscribe, leave a thumbs up before you go. And I'm Matt O'Leary. Catch you next time.